Hey traders, welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today is March 26th, 2025, and we're taking a comprehensive look at AUDUSD, combining news and chart analysis to identify potential trading opportunities. Recent news indicates the AUDUSD pair has faced pressure, influenced by U.S. tariff fears and weaker-than-expected inflation data in Australia. Capital Economics suggests the RBA might be less aggressive with interest rate cuts. Let's see how this is reflected in the charts. First, we'll start with the one-day chart and look at the overall trend. Looking at the one-day chart, we can see a general downtrend since about September 2024. We can see the price has recently been hovering around the 0.63 level. There was a steep fall on the 4th of October, 2024, where the price dropped below 0.67 to around 0.66, so the 0.67 level may be an important place to watch. From the text, we see there was a weakening CPI inflation reported in February 2025, which likely correlates to some of the more recent price movements. Now, let's zoom in on the last few weeks to get a better understanding of where the price might be headed. On the daily chart, we see a consolidation forming, and the price level is around 0.63. Let's switch to the hourly chart to analyze intraday movements and get a clearer picture. Switching over to the 1-hour chart, we can see the candles are still quite choppy. From the 5th of March to around March 15th, there's a fairly pronounced drop followed by a fairly pronounced rise. Now let's focus on today's price movement so far. Finally, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart for a more granular view of the current price action. Here, we can see a very small increase in price. Taking the news into account, and based on what we can see from the charts, it's difficult to say whether we're going to see a bullish or bearish trend occur. However, with weak CPI numbers coming out of Australia and new tariff announcements creating economic uncertainty, there's a slightly higher likelihood that AUDUSD will be bearish. Keep an eye on the 0.62 level as possible support and 0.67 and 0.68 as potential resistance. If the pair breaks below 0.62, further downside is likely. If there is unexpected good news for Australia and its markets, this could easily change. As always, thanks for watching Explain the Charts. Happy trading!